Hello, folks. Welcome back to another episode of the Cubs Line podcast. It's been about a few weeks since we did another episode. Today, we have a very special guest joining us for an interview, Kaemyn Franklin. So, Kaemyn, do you want to give a little bit about yourself, kind of explain your background and, just everything baseball and life?
Yeah, I was recently drafted this year by the Chicago Cubs out of high school, and I was coming off of internal brace surgery, which is another word of like Tommy John, pretty much. But I grew up playing baseball probably since I was 3. Always been around it. Like dad, uncle, brother, cousin, they all played professional baseball. So just growing up around it, I've always knew what I wanted to do, and I knew kind of the way to get there. And just growing up around them, it's been a great. My brother's my biggest role model with the Cubs organization as well. Just followed whatever he did, and I really picked it up around like 14, 15. And I was like, I want to take it to the next level. And I was like, just sitting there. And then once COVID hit, it was just instant grind. Me and him together, just working out. He was showing me everything the Cubs did. And then so got super familiar with the Cubs before I even went to them. And so I had relationships built when I wasn't even there. And it was huge for me to get into this after I got drafted because I just feel like more welcome, just better, and it's just a lot easier process.
Yeah, it definitely makes it easier when you have your brother on the team and in the
Oh yeah.
organization and training with him in the off season. So I want to start off by saying, like, what did it mean to you hearing your name called by the Cubs, same organization as your brother, hearing his name get called a couple years earlier? Like, what did it mean to you to get drafted by the Cubs?
It was a dream come true. As anyone else would say, just knowing that we're going to be together when we almost weren't, but we worked out a perfect little setup, got to be with him. And we never played on a team growing up because we were 7 years apart. We've always wanted to do that, and we've always been close. And then I finally got that call, and it was a perfect one. Knew college was out the way. I knew I was going to go play with my brother. And it's just definitely a huge just knowing. This guy I've learned from pretty much. I mean, not trying to disclude my dad, but talking about just how he's always been on me, tried to keep me in the best best position possible. And they both have. But knowing that I'm going to a place where he is and he's going to keep me accountable and push me even better to be even better than him. It's perfect setup.
Yeah, that's got to be so special, just be on
Yeah.
the same team like as your brother.
Yeah.
So, I'll start off by asking, like, how would you describe yourself, like, as a pitcher? So, what pitches do you trust most, and what do you want hitters thinking about or thinking when they step in the box against you?
Uh, what pitch do I like most? I'd say this is also high school hitters, and I know completely different ball game
Very
once you get out
different.
there. Yeah, but and the surgery, blah blah. But I would say cutter, slider were one of my best pitches. But I'd love to develop something and keep on developing something that goes the other way, like a changeup, a nice sinker. And I would just like them to I would just want a hitter to be more worried that I can put it wherever I want and whichever place I need to spot up. Sinker, cutter. I just kind of want it to be like nothing's straight, nothing's flat. You always have to be like aware. And I would really love to develop a nice curveball after this rehab.
Yeah. So my next question is: you committed to Oklahoma pretty
Mhm.
early. Was it a pretty easy decision for you coming to the Cubs, and what were some of the pros and cons for you?
Uh, yeah, it was just a weird, really weird process because I blew out February 2024 or no, February 2025 this year. And so it put me in a kind of stressful situation because I had a really good junior summer and I was gonna have a better senior year. And it put me in like kind of a space that was like, how do I prove to these scouts that I'm going to be better? Like, sure, there's projection, but like right now, being injured, how am I going to prove like athleticism. Like they've only seen me pretty much like all of them one time at area codes or some videos over the summer. And it was just kind of more of how do I prove more of me because they've only seen about a weekend of me. And so it was just it was a little like a little worry about it, but not too bad. And then I also had a very close relationship with Skip Johnson at Oklahoma, and I mean it was a fair, great great separation, kind of just like I told him I was signing, 100% understood, wished the best for me, and yeah, I mean there was nothing too crazy.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, this is another kind of like approach question. When you're ahead in the count versus when you're behind in the count, how does your attack plan change?
I go in with the same attack plan. I mean, no matter who I face or what count it is, still just have the same get at you mentality about it. And but I still like use my mind a lot. Like it's always running fast, but I'm not overthinking too much. But it's still more of like a competing mindset. I'm not like overthinking, oh, like this is 3-0. He might swing here. Like,
Yeah.
still, no matter what count it is, I'm still going to throw whatever I have at the best I can in the best possible spot I can.
Yeah, and then your high school career, you played some shortstop and third base. When did you really prioritize pitching?
I'd say probably prioritize probably sophomore year of high school because I realized I had like 50 strikeouts and I was like, yeah, this isn't going to play in the league. Yeah, and so just really started working with my brother on mechanics, and I was like, yeah, we got to put the bat down first.
Yeah, I think you played some basketball too.
Yeah, I did. I did play basketball. I played basketball my freshman year of high school, and then I was like, you know what, senior year, don't want to live with any regrets. I was like, why not play basketball? Is either that or football, and I was like, I haven't played football in oh, forever, and so I was like, might as well pick up the basketball again, and went out there, and it was an absolute grind, especially getting back in shape for basketball. It's
Oh
not
yeah.
near the same as baseball. And I mean, just dealing with practices and all that. I mean, it was a great time. I'll never regret it. It was a great time, made new friends. I mean, playing a sport that I'm not used to. And it was a great time.
So you said that was your senior year?
Yeah, that was last year.
Wow, that's crazy. So you went so
Yeah.
your last year of high school, you picked up the basketball again.
Oh, yeah. First year of
Nice.
high school and the last year of high school. I
Oh,
had to.
nice.
Pretty cool.
So, this is a kind of question about like the injury and stuff. What did your
Mhm.
rehab process look like on a day-to-day basis, and how did it change the way you think about like arm care and just taking care of your body as a pitcher?
Yeah, after I blew out, I knew like I said before, it put me in that spot where I was like, how do I prove? How do I show? So like last time I pitched, I was like in area codes, I was 165 pounds. And then now I'm 200 right now. So I've just like
Oh, wow.
prioritized getting stronger, eating, sleeping better, just bettering myself in every possible way I possibly can because I have downtime. And when season comes, I know there's going to be rough patches that you're not going to be able to like, oh, I got to worry about this and that's going on. Like I've been trying to focus on myself and like just getting better day to day because I know once season comes and how long season it is and baseball's baseball, how the game plays out. I mean, like it's all about having a fresh mind, and that's what I've been trying to do. Is just like ease my mind as much as I can before I get back into spring training action.
Yeah, you kind of hit on that a little bit in that last question, but what are some off-season goals that you're setting for yourself? And what is it like having mentors like your brother and guys like Justin Steele in Arizona working this off-season? Because I saw some pictures of you and
Yeah.
your brother. You guys got to watch Steele's bullpen a couple days ago and just getting to train with him and work with two guys who have been in that grind and experience for a couple of years.
No, yeah, it's awesome, man. I mean, my brother and my roommate Ryan Jensen, who just signed back with the Cubs. I mean, it's been huge. They've opened so many relationships for me with older guys, staff. I mean, like everything is like perfect there. Like I cannot complain about one thing. Like I have no like even the new guys, the new draftees, we're all close, great group of dudes. And I mean, there's no like little like he probably doesn't like me. He worries too much about this, that. No, I mean everything's going perfectly fine, and just having the older mentors, especially Justin Steele, like we got to go over to his house, watch football. I mean, like it means a lot, and I mean it's an incredible time because you get to see like his office. You see like All Star. You're like I have to do this. I need to do this. And like goals, I would say, I mean, I want to just keep the same mindset, keep the same goals I've had before, be a professional baseball player, go win a ring, go to the big leagues. You know, I've always had those goals and I'm still set on them. And I mean, in my game, I would like to advance on more velocity. That's probably it. I mean, today's game, you see kids throwing 101 at 16 years old. So I mean, you got to start picking them up. I mean, I found the command, I found feel for the game. I just need to find some more power, and putting on 40 pounds will help. So yeah.
Yeah. So I got a question about kind of like the coaching and stuff. Like, how different is the instruction you're getting now, like as kind of, a pro ball player
Mhm.
compared back to your high school days, like especially when it comes to pitching mechanics and game planning and all that?
I mean, honestly, I've been so fortunate to never have that like problem of like this high school coach. Like, of course, I got like screwed like some high school coaches just because like that's how it is. It's high
This
school
happens, yeah.
baseball. But talking about like training and like baseball, like I've always been so fortunate to have my brother. He's one call away, one text away, and I mean he'll send me over whatever throwing program he thinks is gonna get me perfectly on time. And same with my dad. Like he'll shut me down. He'll be like, "Nah, like you don't need to be throwing this hard for this long." And I'm like, "Why?" Like I'm trying to gain velocity. He's like, "You won't regret it." He's like, "You won't regret it." And I mean, just gain some velo that junior year because he shut me down, then picked me right back up, and I started throwing harder and harder. And then I mean, yeah, but always been fortunate. I never really had to worry about like high school coaches telling me really what to do. Not saying in a bad way, but like always have like they know like who my brother is, who my dad is, and they're like, yeah, I mean, he's gonna be on like this kind of program. And then like in the system right now, I mean, it's perfect. Like they kind of go based off your body, what they want you to be, who they view you to be. They see the future. They don't really like sit on the present. They're like, "Well, you're hurt right now, but we're gonna build you up to be this guy. You have the tools. You're gonna be this guy." And I mean, it's perfect.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then for my last question, what advice would you have to give to a younger baseball player, just a young athlete in general?
I mean, you can't make excuses, in which I did a ton when I was younger, and I never really picked it up till I was probably like 17, 18, like even like 2 years ago to pick it up, and I was like, there's no more excuses in this game. Like I have to go get it on my own. I have to wake up every day. I have to do this. I have to. It's not like if you want to take it to this certain level, you can't just walk and like wake up and be like, oh, my dad and brother did it, so like of course I can do it. Like no, like people will say that for surely because I mean that helps 100%. Having having like bloodlines in baseball, of course it helps and help like genes and all that. But like you still have to be. I mean, you're your own individualized human. Like you have to wake up every day and like have to see the better in yourself. And like if you want to like make this game last, you got to go like get it yourself 100%.
Yeah. So for my last question too, this is a fun question here. So I
Mhm.
know like you're an Oklahoma kid, you committed to Oklahoma. Your Sooners
Yeah.
are taking on the Crimson Tide on
Oh yeah.
Sunday. What's your prediction?
Prediction. OU was 2-0 against them so far, which worries me because third time normally that means not gonna
Yeah.
say it yet, but uh, I I'll be down there too, so hopefully I
Oh,
bring some
nice.
luck with me. And yeah, I mean, I don't have any kind of prediction. I just need my Sooners to win.
Just need them to win. I love that. They
Yeah.
knocked
I'll,
they knocked
I'll
off
be
my
rooting for the
Wolverines
Sooners
early
too.
here.
Oh
So,
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, they did.
all right, Ryan, you got any more?
No, I mean, thank you so much for joining us
Yes,
here
sir.
today and
Thank you
taking the
guys.
time to answer some questions.
Yeah. Thank you
Yeah.
guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All
All
right,
done.
guys. Thank you for joining us on this interview again. Thank you, Kaemyn, for coming out. We'll have an episode hopefully out on Wednesday. And other than that, we'll see you guys in the next episode. Signing off, Ryan Zelinsky,
Ryan Dunleavy.
and our special guest.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. See ya.